Hey yo, E-Kings fight news. You know we're back at it. Shout out the whole team, all subscribers out there. And we got the family, man. E-King fight news. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, man. I would say if you were to call him the People's Champion, you wouldn't be too far off because he happened to call in on the Boxing Voice. Shout out to them. They put on a great podcast, and Deontay Wilder cleared the air and pretty much exposed Eddie Hearn's fake ass contract. Y'all run with whatever the fuck he says. How the fuck you gonna sign a contract? No date, no venue, and then pull up and say, "Oh, you know what? We'll duck you for this one. You know, we're gonna fight Povetkin, but the next available date is April of 2019. Man, you know if Eddie Hearn gonna make you stall out and wait 10 months, he really don't want that fight, man. You really don't want it. Because it could have happened. It could have happened in September. You know, as much as I want to think, hey, Canelo Golovkin, it's in September. So Showtime doesn't want to compete with anything that might be the biggest fight in boxing? Are you serious? Nah, man. The truth of the matter is, these guys were ducking ever since they turned down $50 million. That was... A lot of people don't like talk about it, but who the fuck turns down $50 million? Not only that, but who in their right mind would say, hey, you know what? That $50 million, that's cool, but I'd rather fight in the UK in front of my hometown and, you know, just leave that money on the table. We can make less money. That's okay. I mean, even for any promoter to think like that is absolutely absurd. Eddie Hearn knows this. But at the same time, he knows if you were to get Joshua in the ring with Wilder, it could be 10 rounds up. It could be Joshua pitching a shutout. But he knows damn right all it takes is one right hand shot. And it would change the fight completely. We've seen guys like George Foreman come back out of nowhere and get victories in fights that he was losing damn near every round. So it's definitely not out of the question. And I really think that Eddie Hearn fucked up major. And he may not realize it, but this fight may never happen. Deontay Wilder may never. He may never want to do business with the Hearns again. Similar to what Mayweather went through, where he said, you know what, I don't know if I ever want to do business with Bob Arum. And like it or not, he ended up getting the Manny Pacquiao fight. So, I mean, let's not hold our breath. This fight could very well happen in the future, but I don't see it happening now. I don't even know if I see it happening. Unless, you know what, I'll say it again. Unless Anthony Joshua goes out there, looks vulnerable against Povetkin, looks very beatable against Povetkin, that would make things even worse. I mean, I think Povetkin has a good chance of either getting hit by something early, and it might be a quick KO. It could be a quick KO for AJ. But we're going to see if he's intimidated by this Russian juggernaut. This little fucking tank over here that really is a formidable opponent. He really is. The only problem is he ain't shit compared to Deontay Wilder, and that's just the truth of the matter. Compared to Deontay Wilder, who the fuck is Alexander Povetkin? Really? Who is he? He's a fucking juice head. That's what he is. Compared to Deontay Wilder. And, you know, so all these fucking fake ass fans out here, these Triple G fans, No, they're gonna hear from me on this night. Let it be known, all you fake ass Triple G fans that want to ride for Anthony Joshua. Think about this one. Everybody and their mom states the reason why Triple G didn't fight Canelo on Cinco de Mayo. Everybody and their mom blames Canelo Alvarez, except for a certain sect of the fans who believe Triple G basically initiated the backlash and put enough pressure on the Nevada State Athletic Commission to force them to do something. And shit, it ended up working out okay for Triple G because he got the fight anyways, and he got a much better percentage split. But the point is this. Y'all must have forgot. Because it was Deontay Wilder who didn't get the opportunity to fight against Alexander Povetkin because he was the one that tested positive for a banned substance. It was Alexander Povetkin that juiced trying to get an unfair advantage over Wilder, and look how that played out. Wilder got the blame. Fucking Deontay Wilder ended up getting the blame for that. Are you serious? And that's the kind of reaction that the AJ fans were always going to have. And you know damn right, if Wilder signed that fake-ass contract, Eddie Hearn would come back and say, okay, that date, it's going to be April or May 2019. That's the kind of bullshit he would try and pull. So, credit to Deontay Wilder for not signing. You know? Credit to him. And I hope, you know what? From now, you want to talk about moving on? Offer Tyson Fury something. If he wants to say he's for real, offer Tyson Fury something. Try and make that fight happen. That's a great fight. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, the lineal champion versus the WBC champion. I think personally, the Ring magazine would probably put up their title for that shit. And you can call that the true heavyweight champion. Because it's the lineal champion versus Deontay Wilder, the most feared champion. And when I say the most feared, I mean even by Anthony Joshua. That's what I mean by most feared. Even champions are running away from this dude. So that's just what it is, man. He can't fight news. This is what Deontay Wilder had to say, exposing Eddie Hearn's fake-ass contract. Y'all know what it is. Let's get into it. Alright, first and foremost, shout out to World Boxing News. Keeping it 100. And this is the shocking headline. Wilder says Joshua contract had one-sided rematch clause. Oh, let's get it in. Because I didn't even get started on this. So apparently, this Deontay Wilder, in this contract, this fake-ass contract with no date, no venue, also had some weird-ass, fake-ass rematch clause that basically said if Joshua gets KO'd, if he loses to Wilder at all, there has to be a rematch. But if Joshua beats Wilder, it's up to Team Joshua whether to have a rematch or not. Ain't that the fakest shit you have ever heard? That is some phony ass. That's some whole shit. And that completely turns the nail. It completely goes against what Deontay Wilder agreed to. He agreed to a 2-fight deal. 1 fight in the UK, 1 fight in the USA. All you fake-ass Eddie Hearn fans came out here talking about, oh, the second fight's going to be in the US. Well, not if you have a fake-ass rematch clause in the contract. There ain't going to be no second fight. Ain't going to be no second fight if Deontay Wilder gets robbed in the UK. And that's just more shenanigans from Eddie Hearn. You guys already know. E-King Fight News, man. Shout out to World Boxing News. Let's check this out. It was simple. Things that they could not answer, it ain't that they couldn't, it's that they wouldn't. They didn't want to because they don't want this fight. I mean, hey, Wilder kept it 100. If anything he's messed up, it's his own legacy. I'm relieved of the situation. It's over and done. For 3 months, they've been, goading us on. Eddie can stick his flat fee up his ass. That's what it is, man. Take that flat fee, bring it back over to the UK. Give it to fucking Tony Bellew. See if he can even make that kind of ballpark money out there fighting fucking David Hayes of the world. And maybe he did touch a mill. Maybe he did touch that Wilder money. I don't know, man. But Eddie Hearn can take that flat fee and fuck off. Fuck right off, man. E-King Fight News. We're out. Peace.